Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a fun little video called "Why You Don't Have to Be Rich to Move to the Philippines." And I got this video idea. I've seen a trend recently where people are like, "I quit my good job where I was making 100K a year and moved to the Philippines." And those videos are awesome. They're very inspirational. They get a lot of views. Because the title and the click, it's like, you know, they had a great job. They were living the American dream, and they gave it all up, and they found a different dream. They found a better dream. But it kind of like gives this impression like you have to be rich to move overseas, or you have to have all this money saved, and you really don't. You just have to be smart. You have to have a plan. You have to be prepared. So I'm gonna go over that in this video. I don't want anything I say to be misconstrued. I don't want people to make decisions they regret. So, don't be like, oh, I'm homeless overseas now, and it's your fault. Like, have a plan, have a backup plan. What could go wrong? I have several sources of income, that sort of thing. But you don't have to be rich to move overseas. If anything, the opposite's true. Like, if you don't make that much money, um, and you get by, chances are you can get by overseas in the Philippines too. Like, it'll and live a much better life. So, yeah, the basic idea with this is like, say you're living in a city somewhere and your rent's like 1 to 2 thousand a month here in America or elsewhere. Um, Even if you have a roommate and you're paying like $600, $700 a month in rent, um, that's a lot of money. You can go to the Philippines and find a place for like $50, $100, two or 300. They got all different price ranges depending on what city you're in and how nice your apartment is or condo, or if you're renting a house. But you got options. You got plenty of cheap options too. Um, so like if you find a 1 bedroom apartment for pretty cheap for like $60 to $200, like that already is gonna save you like several $100s off your monthly budget compared to living in America. And the other big one is food. So this is gonna kind of be based on how flexible you are, and if you can adapt to a new culture or not. And some people are very set in the way, and like not so much set in the ways, but like you like what you like, and that's fine. If you want to pay more for Western style food, that's totally up to you. But if you can adjust even a little bit and like shave off some meals, like you can eat like a Filipino and eat very cheaply, and you'll save hundreds of dollars on your budget that way. And so, like, that's an option there. I'm not saying it's for everybody, but it is an option. And between rent and food, like, those are gonna be like your two biggest expenses. Obviously more if you have a girlfriend and she lives with you and stuff. But or if she doesn't have a job and you're feeding family and all that. But if it's just you and you're living the single life for a little bit, like, it's not that bad, guys. And I think a lot of people are like so scared, or like, they have a plan, but they're scared to take that leap. And like, they always use finances as an excuse, and they're trying to save up. And I do recommend you save up, like have an emergency fund or nest egg. Like that, you don't want to be the one that's stuck here and homeless. Always have at least enough saved up for a flight back if you need to. But yeah, if you have that in savings and you have a plan or two, go for it. Like, what's the worst that could happen? You come back, like it didn't work. You can save and try again. Like and you can have a good visit, you have a good vacation. Some people live there part-time. Like, that's also an option. You can live there a couple months, a year, or half a year, and then work the other half of the year in the US or wherever else back home. So that's an option too. So like I said, just have a plan and have a backup plan. Don't just do YouTube. Like, YouTube is great, But there's more and more foreigners coming. There's going to be more and more vloggers. There's more like passport bros and stuff. It's going to get very saturated soon. And like we have the arrival of like AI and hitting the travel channels and stuff. You know, that's just going to get more and more saturated. But if you can live like a digital nomad, you know, if you have multiple sources of income, if you can make money doing like Fiverr, Upwork, and YouTube and or anything, making websites or photography or like wedding photo, like if you have anything that you can do like anywhere, you know, you have options there, and as long as you can make your money, like you'll be fine. Like basically, if you can survive off of like 1,500 or less, like 1,000, 1,500 in America, like imagine how you would survive, you know, with that in the Philippines. Like it'd be very easy in comparison. You know, you might not have like the huge, nice apartment in Makati or something and eating Western food all day, but you can still make it work and you can still have a much better life. So don't let, you know, this whole like I must be rich to come over there. Don't fall into that. Like you want to have a budget, you want to have a plan and a plan B and a plan C, and you preferably want to be making money before you come. So like if you can find passive income or a way to make money online, do it before you come, so that way when you come you're still making it. Like if you can teach English online or something like that, then start that now, and then find a place with good internet, visit it, try it out a day or two, and then it might become like a more long-term option there. Yeah, so that's my video for today, guys. These videos were like, oh, I had like 100K job and quit, and like those are awesome videos and they're very inspirational, but like once they quit, they're no longer making that. Like really the only advantage to having like a really good job like that incoming versus having a really poor job incoming is they can save some money beforehand, hopefully. That would be like the big advantage there. But like think about it. If you're working at like fast food and you're making like 12 to 14 an hour, you know, at Chipotle or McDonald's or something, and that's okay. I mean, it's not going to be great, but you're surviving, right? Like, and then you move overseas to the Philippines and you're making like 10 to 12 an hour teaching English online. Like, yeah, your pay goes down slightly, but your cost of living goes down tremendously. And it said just that rent going from like 600 to like 300, and 300 still like a good bit of rent. Like you probably find a lot cheaper, like 700 to that's with the roommate. So like without a roommate in America, like again, 1,000 to 2,000 or something. Like imagine going down from like 1,000 to like $50, you know. That's like a 95% decrease. Like that's a huge amount of saving money there, and that's just rent. Now food and everything else, like you can see how it wouldn't really be that hard to go from like 14 an hour to 10 an hour, especially if all your expenses go down too. Like you just have to be smart, guys. I don't want anyone to be like the next homeless expat there. So like I said, have an emergency fund, have a savings account, always save enough to be able to fly back to America if you need to and land on your feet. But after that, like, you know, if you're poor, if you're barely struggling, if you're struggling just to get by, like you can have a much better life elsewhere, guys, and don't let anyone else tell you differently. You just have to be smart about it. You have to have a plan. You have to be good with budgeting. You have to be a little flexible. All right, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you liked it. Hopefully it helped someone. If you did, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Bye.